Greetings, it's your boy Black at you. I want to let you know about this ebook that I read. It's called Remorse, Hell No, Mind of a Maniac by an author named Alphonse Kent. And I really enjoyed this book. And I like to read a little bit from the book, so maybe you can pick it up at Amazon, download it as an ebook. But I like to give the guy a promo because I can see he tried a lot. He tried good on this here, and I find it was a good read. And I want to share it with you. Alright, so here's the intro. Killing is an instinct we all have. Some suppress it, and some like me embrace this gift. We are all humans. It's just us so-called human beings are far more intelligent. To me, this means we can kill in ways no other animal can. Have you ever daydreamed about killing someone? Sure you have. Some of us have it, but most of us don't. As for me, I don't know what pity or remorse is. I was born this way. I am the guy next door, the one you would say he would never do something like that. In fact, I dream of ways to kill. To me, pain is love. I was born with the killer gene, but I just don't kill for no reason. But if you give me a reason, you will unleash the mind of a maniac. Now that's the intro to this book here. Once I read that, I was like, let me see. Let me check him out. I'll give him a try. But it starts off like this in its first chapter, called Growing Pains. As a child, I was different from other kids. I was alone and heard sometimes voices in my head. I could not decipher what the voice was saying. It sounded like me, people talking loud in a language I didn't understand. I really enjoyed watching other kids in pain. My mother used to scold me for laughing when people would get hurt and cry. I do not know from where these feelings stem from. I guess I was born this way. When I was 5 years old in kindergarten, we had a birthday party for one of the kids. The teacher passed out one lousy caramel lollipop to each of us. I finished my lollipop in no time. I craved for another one. This girl in my class, her name was Tina. She saved her lollipop because once I threw the stick away from my lollipop, she was just opening hers. I wanted that caramel lollipop so bad. I walked up to her and stuck my pencil in her left eye and snatched the lollipop. Damn! Tina screamed as the blood trickled out her eye socket down to her dress. Everyone in the class screamed, so I ran out the room. My teacher, Miss Pearl's face turned red, and she chased me down the hall while I was sucking on that lollipop. She was gaining on me, so I ran to the boys' bathroom and locked the stall. By the time they got me out that stall, the lollipop was devoured, and the ambulance was there picking up Tina. Tina was a nice girl, but I had to have that lollipop. The next week, we had a meeting with the principal, Tina's parents, and the school psychiatrist. They asked why did I stab Tina with the pencil in the eye. I remained silent. Hold on. For a few seconds, then said, I want the lollipop. Miss Pearl then asked, are you sorry? I remained silent. Then Tina's mother asked, have you any remorse? I replied, what is that? I was only 5 years old and didn't know the meaning of that word. I looked at my mother and she explained the definition of this word, and I replied, I have no remorse. Tina's mother yelled, he's a maniac. That was the beginning of me being labeled. Sound good so far to me. My stepfather's name was Marvin. This drunken junkie used to use me as a punching bag. I would catch him at night leaving my mother's room, sneaking in my 12-year-old sister Michelle's room. He would tell us if we said one word, he would kill our mother, so we remained silent. This went on for a few years, I believe 4, because I remember it was a couple of days after my 9th birthday when Marvin was sitting in the bath smoking a joint, listening to the radio. The night before, he fucked me up real bad and bruised a couple of my ribs. He would say, I'm making a man of your punk ass when he swung. I hate this man with a passion. One day I had to use the bathroom, so I knocked on the door and said, Marvin, can I use the toilet? He yelled back, hell no, hold it, little nigga. After 2 minutes or so, he screamed for me to bring him a lighter because his fell in the water. As I walked in, a light went off in my head. I passed him the lighter and on purpose shoved the radio in the water. Marvin fried in that water. He was looking at me while I smiled back at him. I laughed as he reached for me. I got a real kick out of watching him die. It felt so fulfilling. After the deed was done, I went to the living room as nothing had happened and watched my favorite show, Wonderama. For this devious act, some might call it, I was sent to Belford's boys' home. This place was a hid away in the woods. The nearest house was a couple miles down the road. Abuse and beatings were the normal at Belford. Plenty of kids died and were murdered. There was a cemetery right in back outside by my window. As another kid was laid to rest, the other kids would look lost thinking, will I be next? But I would go on as if nothing ever happened. It was if I accepted death and was not afraid. My first time getting beat there, they threw me on the bed and tied my feet and began beating me with the leather strap. I do not know how many licks I got. All I know is that they beat me until I went unconscious and I woke up on a blood-soaked mattress. After the incident, the kids at Belford respect me because they said I did not cry. The staff will often make the kids form a single row. The kids to be punished will have to walk down the line while each boy in turn, as many as 50 of them, will be told to punch him. Some kids felt pity and would swing soft, but if they were caught, they would have to walk down the line themselves. I will swing hard, as I can't hoping to avoid being the next victim. The youngest and most vulnerable kids there will lay awake at night expecting to be raped by the older kids. Rapes by the staff members were routine. One boy named Johnny was 12. He was beaten and raped always by two older guys. He would complain, but nothing ever happened. It just got worse. One night, Johnny had enough and hung himself. I'll never forget the look on Johnny's face. It was a smile like he seen something that made him happy. I guess he was in a better place then. It happened quite often at Belford Boys' Home. Kids hanging themselves or slitting their wrists. Kids were forced to stand with their noses against the wall for many hours, and if they blinked, the time started over and over. One kid was forced to eat feces because he said he was not hungry. When kids were released from Belford, they never looked back or said goodbye. They ran to the bus as if dogs were chasing them. I don't blame them. I did the same. Mind of a Maniac. That's just part of the first chapter of that book I'm reading here, but I say it's going to be a good one. I ain't finished reading it. But it's called, the title is Remorse, Hell No, Mind of a Maniac, and the author name is alive.Once Kent. That's ALPHONSE Kent, KENT. It's on we call it Amazon Kindle. And I download for $2.99. Has about close to 50 pages, I believe. But it's a good read. I'm starting to read it now, and I suggest you pick it up. And big up to alive.Once Kent for that deal. I'm liking it. But I will be back and I will make more videos of ebooks that I'm purchasing. I believe that we should support these guys out here trying to do their thing with these ebooks. I've read some good ones out there, read some nice ones. Alright, I'm out there, but y'all take care. Don't forget, pick them books up. alive.Once Kent, Remorse, Hell No, Mind of a Maniac. It's tight. Out.